this. Precisely the reason why I was trying to not produce these talk to myself sessions. Then again, as most modern humans, I'm pretty reliant on my phone. I am also for recording this, usually. Like for the past week and a half when I've been doing this. Problem is, phone's bricked. Due to no fault of my own, but because of an iOS update. And that's even though I thought I had automatic updates disabled. I only had like download enabled, not download and install. And it tried to install it apparently, and it bricked the phone. I'm just way too reliant on the phone for just about anything. Like, I couldn't go to shops and pay for something currently, because though I can pay with the watch doesn't have internet connectivity. It needs a bloody phone to work. The amount of data I got on that phone, I mean, I got automatic backups enabled, but I just hope I got them toggled on for everything I care about. And I strongly suspect I don't, because there's only like 25 gigs of backup size. And I can't imagine that being like 6,000 photos, which would mean I'd have lost quite some pictures with my dad and other stuff I care about. Like, I kind of want to roll in bed and fucking not move for the entire day, but I feel I need to get this here out into the world. It's almost a fact of being irresponsible on my part for not having made sure I'd have everything backed up all the time, I guess. It's the price you pay. Oh, I can't hack it. I just can't even. Like, that's about the one thing I didn't need. I've already decided at like 3 AM when the phone didn't wake up when I tried starting it up over and over. Made sure I had proper power connector, but the power weren't the issue. That's when I decided I weren't going to go film club today, because I just ain't got no bloody energy. I'm just going to curl my bed and roll up. Guess I will make an effort to bring this out into the world, because that way I get some of the weight off my shoulders. It's just stupid on my part. I haven't backed up my cigarette data, shower data for easily a quarter year. Like, like, there's no point in completing my rings on the watch even, because I don't think that's included in backups. If it is, I'm lucky, fingers crossed. But then again, it might miss today's data or tomorrow's data. If I lost my smoke and cigarette data, I'll probably stop the project of gathering those indicators. Because, I mean, I have approximately, or I had, I might not have anymore, 1,000 days of data, and now I've resorted to counting on a piece of MDF with the date written onto it with some lines. Like, I'm just gonna curl up and wait for tomorrow to be here. And that's even though the day's only third past, and that's today's day. And I'll be almost halfway through tomorrow till I have an appointment. I mean, I know it's a real first world problem and all, but I'm hella reliant on this device, like more than I realised. I'll have to drive to the appointment using music off this USB, which luckily I do have an USB with music, because, surprise, the phone won't work for that if it don't start up. Like, I just can't even. It's beautiful golden hour, great. Another cigarette for the day, that's the 6th. Wouldn't be surprised if I remain in single digits for the rest of the day, because I ain't going to do much after this. Just going to wait for the day to be over. I mean, all the things I plan on doing I can do without the phone, but not with the lack of a phone being on my mind, which I'm fairly confident it would be, because can't listen to podcasts, can't listen to music, so what's the point of public transport? Like, it really shows what a first world whim I am, fucking reliant on the phone to the nth degree. N being approximated by 1 over epsilon. Epsilon unequals 0. Like, I can't even. And I mean, now with shooting this on the camera, I just got to hope everything will work out with the audio, otherwise I won't even be able to get these thoughts out into the world and shed the load. Oh, I guess at least I can look at my appointments I had in my calendar on the watch. Oh, I got a dentist appointment on Wednesday. Nice. Oh. They aren't going to be happy, but I'm not going to find the energy to brush my teeth today. Fuck that. I mean, I'm happy if I manage to get this out there. Then again, I might not find the fucking energy, because stick the SD card into the desk, take the videos into the browser, make sure the browser's on the right account. Oh. Yeah, so let this be a lesson to everyone, I guess. Make sure not only your phone is backed up, but all the data on it you care about is backed up, because I strongly suspect still photos and files will not be, because in the past I didn't have a subscription for cloud, which meant I was limited to 5 gigs, and now it's like 25 gig backup, which is not small, but I'm fairly confident I had more than 25 gigs worth of pictures on that phone. Fuck me. If I'm lucky I got the smokes data, then I at least won't have to stop the project that's been going on for more than 3 years. Gathering my smokes data, I had 1 day with a value of null. That was due to fuck up on my programming end. But if I end up with quarter year with null data, there's no point in continuing, because it's too much energy to set up in the first place, and it's going to break eventually anyway, and it'll actually probably break with like next major release anyway. Which is why I had automatic updates off and on download only. It's still fucking updated. Then again, could be worse. I could have to worry about being able to acquire food or so. I mean, real first world problems. Here I am talking into a not cheap camera with a cheapish mic on it, in a bloody car, about to go back into my flat and get into my bed so I can curl up under my blanket. Like, that's real first world problems. There's a lot of my's in that sentence, in those sentences, and other people aren't particularly able to utter the sentences like that. So I should really be happy. But it's real hard, just because it's like status quo, phone bricked, nah, big drop. I mean, I use the phone approximately a third of my waking hours, and way, size, shape, or form, or another. And that's like far. Like, I don't know. I mean, at least I guess I'm lucky in having bought the poor man's tax with AppleCare Plus theft and loss. It's within the 2-year warranty period anyway, plus if their update breaks something, I'm fairly confident they got to replace it no matter what. But, like, they can't replace my data. It's non-fungible. I mean, it is fungible in the sense that it's copyable, but it's non-fungible in the sense of irreplaceable, and I don't especially have copies. I don't know if I do or not. And that uncertainty is probably worse than knowing to not have it. I mean, if I were to assume I don't have it, I could be over with it, but there is still hope. Which really don't help. Like in this case, I'd rather have no hope, or certain knowledge, but hope's fucking bad in that case. Because you risk not being right. In the end of the day, I could be talking to myself here, and the mic's not even plugged in or turned on, or I have the audio levels set wrong or whatever. Which is why I'm trying to do these non-produced. I mean, hell. Ooh, I can see myself in the ND filter. Which I guess means this is center frame. Nerd. Good news is at least I know where to go tomorrow morning to bring the phone. I mean, not all hope is lost. One might. Well, that's the bad bit, I guess. It could just well be that I'm too stupid to do the startup in safe mode thing with push volume up, volume down, power. But I strongly suspect that that's not the case, and that's not cool. And the support guy was real nice. American, because I called in the middle of the night for Europeans, and also for the people in Cork. Thing is, what's the odds they can have a 512 gig model in a authorized service provider? I mean, they only get money back once they send in a phone. That's like a lot of dead capital. It's not even the most current model. It's last year's model, oh no. And if they have to send it in, there's like no hope. Like, I'm not going to be functional for the week in that case. I guess good news is my milk could last a long time if I'm just curled up in bed not doing nothing. But at least I ain't got to go shopping. Always look at the bright side. I can't hack it. What lesson do we learn from this, kids? Don't only make sure you're backed up, make sure everything is backed up. Like, the more I think about it, the more likely it is the smoke data is backed up. Smoke, shower and coffee data, that is. Bad news is also very unlikely my photos are backed up. No, there's only 12 megapixels. Theoretically, that could fit those into 25 gigs, but I don't think it's the case. And there's like so many photos on there, which I've only taken with that device, never sent anywhere, never shared anywhere, just to remind myself of something or to remember something. Like things like my dad also. I already mentioned it, I know I'm repeating myself. But I took quite some pictures of him with that. And then other simpler things like, oh, this is how you do that. Then we take a picture of dimensional drawing of the car or whatever. Or download a picture, in which case one can find it again, but that's all the man hours in finding those resources lost as well, I guess. Also suspect I'm not going to be uploading daily artwork today because I suspect I'd need the phone for that. I might try it with a Puta, but that require energy, which I probably don't got. This would be like the first day in 1.5 years I'd have missed. Rip me. More than a year and a half. Tomorrow would be the first week. Fuck. Guess the bright side is it do cause me to clean up the phone if I have to set up a new one. Like less trash. Apps I don't use, no point in installing them. I guess it's fucking horrible. Don't wish this upon anyone, really. I mean, obviously it's my own fault for being as dependent on a mobile device as I was, and not having a backup of the mobile device, because otherwise backup out of the box and ready to roll. Then again, as a mobile device, that's more than £1,000. One can't always justify having a secondary one around. I mean, hell, it's £1.5grand for a secondary device, and the secondary device is going to be outdated just as well as the primary one. I mean, the plan was for this phone to last minimum 4 years. It's last 1.5 years, and the replacement will last quite well because I'll get one with new batteries, assuming I do get a replacement. But still, I wouldn't have traded the battery life for the data ever, like full stop. Like, what's even the point? I guess I do have a lot of the photos backed up on Amazon Photos. Because free hosting for unlimited photos, fuck yeah. Probably haven't done that in a month or so. So still a month of data lost. And all the videos would be lost, but that's not too bad. I guess it could all be worse, but still. Just have to set it up, it's like a week's work. I mean, set it up proper. So one don't have to worry about shit not working. Yeah, I'm gonna have one more smoke, then go upstairs. Perhaps try and upload this video, assuming it work. 7th smoke of the day, well, after the phone stopped working, so 9 for total. Because I did have 2 before I was fit enough to sleep. Tired enough. Fit enough to sleep. Oxymoron. Nice. Fit for sleep. FFS. For fuck's sake. Nice. Just my notes. Hopefully I got those backed up, but I know they are on device, not in the cloud, so odds are they aren't backed up. Notes could be worse, I guess. Contacts are backed up, so that's good. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to find the energy to set this shit up again. Like, there's only 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there for different subtasks, like finding the right Unicode character for blank labels on home screen, but still more than no effort. Guess it do give me the opportunity of a fresh start if one looks positively. get my home screen sorted, not just an okayish background of the moon close up, which don't match the icons at all. I really don't want this, man. What do I do to deserve this? Well, nothing. But the universe work in mysterious ways. If I was religious, I'd say the Lord. Yeah, but I believe in the universe and things working in odd ways, I guess. I believe in humaneness. The power binding humans. Like, I can't sit steadily, like I got this tick in my leg. Nervous tick, just shaking because I can't hack it, man. Like, not at all. Oh, I guess that's my plans for the rest of the month gone. Good news is still like 15 days till I was going to shoot, which means it's far enough away that I'll probably still manage it. I'll probably not manage my lecture on Tuesday morning. Maybe I'll manage a lecture on Thursday afternoon. I'd planned an Adobe Aero demo for that, but I still have to figure out the background behind it, important stuff with textures, which also require the phone. I guess good news is the tea shop's open, like, in this week. Tea shop's open, nice. Back open, back tea house. Back to safe space. Like, why? What have I done, man? Can't hack it no more, man. Yeah, I've still got some cigarette left, but I'm just gonna fucking put in the ashtray. There's no point. I need bed, man. See you around. Stay safe.